Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I watched US Army retired Colonel Douglas MacGregor. He posted a 2.5 minute video assessing the situation in Ukraine, and I will upload the link in the description box below so you can watch it if you want. And he's saying that there is no counteroffensive coming from the Ukrainians, and he says the same thing I've been saying for some time. Not that I'm a visionary or a tactician here or anything, but it was obvious that the Ukrainians have a depleted army, and according to Colonel MacGregor, even the pipeline, the supply line coming from the west with weapons is non-existent. He's also making the case that actually the Russians are in an offensive right now with the Russian army, whereas he said that I think he said that in about June or July the Russian army pulled back a little bit and let like the Wagner group, the reservists, the locals fight. That way it was like nothing happening, and now they are in a counteroffensive or an offensive, Russian offensive in the south, and trying to, as I said, he didn't say that, but it's obvious if you look on the map, they're trying to get on Mykolaiv, and that is a little bit north. So you could go straight west from Mykolaiv, you're gonna reach probably Transnistria, and it's gonna be right on top of Odessa. So Odessa, the whole south is gonna be broken too, and maybe there Ukraine is gonna be, as I said as well before, a landlocked country. He also makes a point that the Ukrainians did not receive much help in July as weapons from the Western sponsors, and he said that probably he doesn't have any evidence to support the claim that Ukrainian army might still have rockets or missiles for her HIMARS. And he said basically what the Ukrainians are doing is they're just shelling. They have no military manpower to do anything, which was obvious for a while already. Something interesting that Colonel MacGregor states is that he comes with numbers, and I don't know where he comes with his numbers, but I will provide them for you. He said that probably the Ukrainian army lost about 60,000 people dead. I read about a statement made by the Ukrainian Defense Ministry saying that they lost maybe 9,000 fighters, which I spoke about it maybe 2 days ago or a day ago. I said I don't think so. In that video I mentioned that that's that ratio between the attackers and the defenders of like 3-to-1, in order to be able to maybe advance. You have to have 3 times the forces of the defenders or so, something like that, 2 or 3 times. I think it was 3 times. And but I said that it's in a conventional war, but if you use just rockets and destroy everything there, you just move slowly, move forward, slowly, like the Russian has been doing. And he also said, Colonel MacGregor says that there were at least or about 100,000 injured, Ukrainian personnel injured. So about $60,000. Oh my God, money. See, living in America. It's not this guy's fault. It's just that you're tangled in it, and when you say numbers, it's already dollars. So 60,000 people, army personnel killed, plus about 100,000 personnel injured, hurt, wounded, and so on. He said that there's not going to be any Ukrainian offensive because they really simply can't do anything. The Russians will do whatever they want in the south of Ukraine, Odessa area, Mykolaiv. And he, as I said, the war is already lost on the part of Ukrainians. So there's no chance they can do anything about it. Now, I stated before that the Ukrainian might not be running out of weapons because they probably be supplied by the Western countries, the sponsors, but they will run out of human manpower to operate those military equipment, unless you have the foreigners, the sponsors themselves being on the territory of Ukraine, which I think they are, using them. Not only providing intelligence, putting the targets, putting the numbers in the missile systems and shooting them. But it's okay, they can be over there. We're going to find out later. I don't think they can withstand the Russian army. Because as I said, the Russian army is... Ukrainian army is not small either, if you take it by numbers, because they had a population of about, what, 40 million people. The Russians 145. This is not like a Second World War for the Russians. It might be for the Ukrainians because they're defending whatever they are defending, their territory and so on. But I don't know how many soldiers are willing and able to fight for this situation. So this is Colonel MacGregor. I don't know where he's got his information from, though. The only way I can assume that he's got it is from all the connections that he has still with the military, and maybe they have some friends somewhere where they could tell him some data, providing with information from Ukraine. Unfortunately, he remained at the level of the colonel because of his book, I guess, and Margin of Victory, I think that's his book, and that I recommend. And he had some little clashes with some of his army brass because he had a different vision of war versus these guys, and he seems to be outspoken, and that's not that could be seen as insubordination. If you give your opinion too much and you disagree too much, they're not going to say, wait a minute, let's see if we can provide counter arguments. And the military is not like that. It's I'm right, you're wrong, I have a a higher rank, you shut up. That's how it is. That's why military goes so great. When you have an hierarchical organization like the military is, you have to really hope that it's the human quality that would allow a higher rank to allow a lower rank officer to really express his opinion and say, okay, I made a mistake. That's a human quality for individuals, an individual thing. The military doesn't allow that because always the guys on top know best. So, and I got to see that they have a lot of ego with the ranks, and I think that's even if you have like Colonel MacGregor, he has a good vision on certain things, or most of them, I would say. Not most, because I can't judge him. Some things I agree with him, certain things I'm like, where'd you get the 60,000, I was about to say dollars again, 60,000 dead of Ukrainians? Or where did you get the number 100,000 Ukrainian wounded? I don't know, he doesn't have to tell me, but at least would be a little bit more credible if he would give me some, at least slip something somewhere. Alright, so this is it. I will upload that link in the description below, and it's about 2.5 minutes or something, the whole thing. How long is it? 2 minutes and 7 seconds or something like that, I guess. Well, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.